What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Samurai Sports Network. And if everything worked out, you'll be seeing this video on Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless I forget to post it, which I'm not going to forget to. I'm posting all the videos right now. It's regardless. But we are doing another mock draft. So I think I'm going to do it where it's Wednesday's mock draft. So every mock draft is going to be on a Wednesday now. I think that's how it's going to work. I kind of like it. So we'll do one every Wednesday until the draft. Which kind of makes sense because then that Thursday is round one, and yeah. So we're gonna do it every Wednesday. I enjoy doing the drafts on the clock stuff. I think that there's a lot of missed opportunities I had in the last draft, which I want to correct in this one. So we'll see what we can do here. I think one of the mistakes, I made a good amount of mistakes in that last draft. I think that I can definitely improve on some of the picks that I made. I would definitely say that I'm not a Twitter GM like most people would like to say they are, but I do think that there is some quality talent in the first round to get that isn't quarterback wise. So I think I'm going to hold back on quarterback just depending on when they think that certain ones will go. And yeah, I'm definitely going to hold back because the quarterback I want is Will Grier. So I think I'm just going to wait for that one. I would love to get a corner opposite of good old Xavier Howard and to finally move Bob McCain back to the nickel again. But I think that offensive line is going to be an issue. I think it's very up in the air if the Miami Dolphins are going to sign Jawan James, but I think they do. And I think that the position they need the most is guard and center. But I do like Dalton Risner out of Kansas State a lot. Him and Greg Little I really like. Greedy Williams is probably a talent that I think I would never pass up on. But considering the fact that it's a very big need, I think I have to go there and I have to get some O-line help. It's not, I think, best player available in that situation, although best player available would obviously be Greedy Williams if he fell to that far, which there's probably no way in hell he falls that far. So as we go through the picks here, I'm thinking what I want to do in the next round is maybe get my quarterback. Like I said, I do really want to get Will Grier. I'm a big fan of him, and I might do some tape review type stuff on Will Grier. I'm not a scout. I like to, preface that. I'm not a Twitter GM and everything like that, but, I might want to reach for him here in the second round. Onfree Jennings is one that could be good for us. Kendall Shepard, Josh Allen out of Kentucky. We do need linebacker help, and I like Onfree Williams, but I do really like Josh Allen out of Kentucky. Dakota Allen is also another good one. He's kind of like a coverage linebacker for Texas Tech. If you didn't know, actually, Dakota Allen was on Last Chance University, the show on Netflix, and has been playing very good at Texas Tech, actually, which is kind of why you see him here. But yeah, maybe Dakota Allen. I do think we need coverage linebackers, but I really like Josh Allen. Let's look at his stats on Josh Allen. This is his last year's stats. 66 tackles, 10.5 tackles for loss, 7 sacks, and 1 interception. I am interested in the stats for Dakota Allen. It doesn't show his stats last year. We can search. Yeah, let's might as well. Let's just go and search up Dakota Allen's stats, just so we can get something here. So here we go, Dakota Allen. And so far this year, he's got total tackles 4, 6, 9, 6, 12, 8, 7, 16. It doesn't say it up here, unfortunately, which is what I would have liked. So he's been able to tackle, no sacks, no interceptions. I do really like Dakota Allen, but I think that Josh Allen's a guy that you don't pass up here. So I think we definitely get two huge positions of need. And I think we draft very well in that situation. We get a good guy that we need in Dalton Risner, and then we get a very good linebacker again in the second round. That we get. So I think that fortifies a young linebacker group in taking in Josh Allen, Jerome Baker, and Raekwon McMillan. I think that it doesn't push out Kiko Alonso by any means, but I think that maybe they could I think it just creates a lot of good stuff. Maybe moves Jerome Baker inside because I think he's way better of a coverage linebacker than Raekwon McMillan is, and I think that he's kind of adjusted better to the NFL than Raekwon has so far, but there's still obviously so much time left for both of them. No one really knows. I'm not going to go wide receiver here. I'm not going to, look, me personally, as a Gators fan, I would definitely want to draft Chauncey Gardner Jr. here, but I know and understand what we need. And look, I can get Stidham, I can get Stanley, Patterson, Bentley, but I'm going with Will Grier. I think Will Grier has the high, look, this is not the greatest draft class for quarterbacks in the world. It's what everyone's been saying. It's what you've been hearing. Wait till 2020. I think that isn't the case with Will Grier, and I'm saying this as unbiased because he did leave us at the University of Florida after he was suspended for PED use. I think that Will Grier is going to be a very, very, very good quarterback in the NFL, and I don't think he falls to the third round. I would be shocked if Will Grier isn't gone by day one just because of the need that a lot of people have at quarterback, and he's someone that I would definitely want the Miami Dolphins to draft. So, yes, I do draft Will Grier. Look, take the Florida bias out of it. I just definitely think that Will Grier is going to be a great quarterback. I was extremely upset when he left the University of Florida and went to West Virginia, but there was nothing you can do about that, obviously. I see a player that instantly jumps out into my eyes, and that's Devin Bush. And I think that there's really nothing. Ooh, Shaquille Quarterman. No, Devin Bush is there. And I think that, look, we already went linebacker. We're going to double up. I think it's the best option to go there. Double up on linebacker. Two huge playmakers. And if I'm not mistaken, Devin Bush has at times lined up on the defensive line. I would like to believe. I don't think I'm wrong, but I think he has at times lined up on the offensive line. So we'll keep that in mind there and kind of go from there on that one. So 4th round pick in Devin Bush, really not that bad. I think he's a guy that a lot of people considered a 1st round pick a while back in Devin Bush. Could be mistaken, but I don't think I'm wrong here. Going to Sports Reference, as this might glitch out our thing as it's done before. So far in 2018, he's got 46 tackles. He had 10 tackles for loss, 5.5 sacks, and an interception. He's only 4 this year with 4 games left to go for Michigan. I think there's a possibility that he might stay for his senior year, but I don't think so. What do we have here? Okay. Hunter Renfrow is one that's interesting out of Clemson. Let's look at corner. It's a little late to look at corner, but let's look at corner. I'm going to be honest with you guys. As we're going through this, I haven't done a lot of my research on certain options. CeCe Jefferson, Florida Gator. But definitely, obviously, we'll pick people. And then when I pick people, I'll really, really look at them and see what they look like. That's how I found Ahkello Witherspoon and really, really liked him. I don't think he's been playing great for the 49ers this year. But I don't think he has also been playing horrible. I think he's going to learn a lot from Richard Sherman. I do want to draft a big corner. I didn't even look at this guy's height. He's 6'1", and out of Kentucky, he's 6'3". I do want to draft another big corner, and I am going to go with this guy, Derek Beatty, out of Kentucky. Someone that I'm going to go right now and write down so I don't forget about it. We're going to put in, so I could take a look at him. There we go. And it is Derek Beatty. So we're going to take a look at him in the future on a future scout video. Even though I don't know the greatest stuff in the world, I like to preface that so you guys don't come here thinking that I'm going to give you everything and anything that you would want. You know, I am a normal human being. I don't have certain stuff like that. But shameless plug, if you guys do want to check out someone who's good at scouting and all this other stuff, go to dolphinstock.com and also go on Twitter and follow Anthony Saba. He does great stuff, and he does stuff for the Miami Dolphins, so go check it out. Not a shameless plug at all. I'm not going to lie. Don't really know anybody left that's on the board. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. Obviously, Jordan Scarlett out of Florida, I know him because, well, I'm a University of Florida fan. Besides that, Tyree Cleveland, but that would be a huge reach once again, and I don't really know if there's anyone else that's a very good prospect right now. I'm not like I can't sit here and tell you that I do. So I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go for the defensive line. Let's look at some of these guys on the defensive line and see what their stats are. Just to see, 6'4", 290. That's possibly a defensive tackle right there. What is 6'4", 290? I like that. Terry Beckner out of Missouri. That's another guy I'm gonna look at, just so I can see. The reason why I like doing these drafts, I guess, to kind of tell you guys a little more, is just because not only do I get to learn, but I feel like it'll be really interesting for us Dolphin fans, because we get to see certain prospects and maybe fall in love with certain prospects that we see and we find that like we're just looking at. So obviously, you know, you're getting this huge amount of talent coming in, and obviously all these prospects that you're looking at, not everybody knows every single one. Even some of the really big guys, they don't know every single one. But it's just interesting because you get to, you know, look at prospects, see guys that you didn't know before, see guys that you think could be this, could be that. Like I said, that's how I found out about Ahkello Witherspoon, and I think he's going to be a very good talent in the NFL. I was trying and hammering on Twitter, telling anyone that could hear me. I'm going to go with Jordan Scarlett here, by the way. Anyone that could hear me, I was saying Ahkello Witherspoon, Ahkello Witherspoon, Ahkello Witherspoon. I actually want to look at his stats this year, but I was just hammering on Ahkello Witherspoon for the longest. I don't think he's done, like, I don't know if he's been great this year, but yeah, he has 21 tackles this year, no sacks. I don't even think he has an interception, but I'm just telling you, it's purely off of the fact that I am of the belief that he's going to be very good, right? So we'll see. I don't think he's been great so far, but I think that he could be very good. So we'll see with Ahkello Witherspoon. Obviously, you gotta wait. But we are done here. Bing bada boom. I think that this is a much better draft than we had last time. And I'm going to, I don't know what I just did on my phone. All right, I might have just messed something up on my phone. Okay, I did not. I don't know what we're gonna do next time, I guess, but it's more so the fact, what the hell just happened? All right, I don't know what I did on my phone. I messed something up, but I do like how this draft turned out compared to the last one. I think the last one was kind of a, not necessarily a shit show, but not the greatest draft that I could have drafted in the entire world. I definitely want to compare each draft after I do them and kind of see what's up there and see how each prospect turns out and everything like that. But I hope you guys did very much enjoy this draft. I think we definitely addressed 3 places of absolute need in Dalton Risner, Josh Allen, Will Grier, and Devin Bush. I say 3 because I'm including the linebacker group as 1, but we addressed it in 4 different picks. And I think that if I had to pick a favorite pick out of this, it would probably be Josh Allen. I don't think Josh Allen falls into the second round. I don't know what big board this is, but I really don't think that he falls into the second round. I think that he can stay in that first round, maybe hovering around that pick 29, pick 30, something around there. But I do really like Josh Allen. I think that was a great pick for us. And then Will Grier, I think, obviously is a good one. Dalton Risner addresses an immediate position of need, especially in that mid-first round, that mid, 10s to 20s. So I think that's a very, very good pick there. I'm really happy with the draft. I hope you guys are too. If you don't already know this, go to fanspeed.com. You can do your own draft yourself and go draft. Go on Twitter. Show me what you guys draft. Let me know what you think about the draft in the comments down below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and turn those post notifications on because YouTube never works. And we might be a small channel, but YouTube just never works. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn the post notifications on. Comment down below what you think about the draft, like the video. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.